Welcome back to Mad Love Spoiler, guys. Scriptgate is back. Okay, so first of all, what is Scriptgate? For the people that weren't there in the Stranger Things spoiler community in 2022, you probably don't know what Scriptgate even means. So I guess I'm going to start with the origin. Where did Scriptgate start? Back in 2022, we had this one person on Twitter called 8flix, aka Nick. And this person said that they had the scripts of Stranger Things for every single season, and this person basically sold the scripts for real money to people that wanted to have the scripts. And yeah, later it turned out that the scripts weren't real, obviously. And we also had this Byla script, basically, with so the script for a Byla scene, and that was like a big drama, I think. It was so funny, oh my god. Everyone on Twitter and Tumblr waited for this one script to release. Like, I woke up and the first thing I did was like check my phone if the script released. So this person, Nick, they didn't release a script on time. Like, I think he was like a week late or something. And then the Stranger Writers posted a tweet that said, "No script that has been leaked is real." And I was like, it was a drama. It was so fun to be in the community at that time. Well, I'm making this video because Scriptgate came back. And this time we have real scripts. You can actually buy the script books online, and one person already received the script books. So we basically have access to the scripts of season 1 to season 3. And I'm going to talk about the most important scripts when it comes to, yeah, Stranger Things or Byla. I'm going to talk a lot about Byla today. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. The scripts were leaked on Tumblr and on Twitter. So I'm just talking about it. I'm just giving my opinion on this. We're going to start with the script for the first scene ever of Stranger Things. We know Will is the wizard or the cleric. Then Mike picks up the wizard and studies it, considering. This is like, isn't this like foreshadowing or something? I don't know. I just think it's interesting that Mike decides to pick up Will's D&D figure. Then we have the "it was a 7" scene. Will lingers behind a second longer, turns back to Mike. "It was a 7. What? The roll. It was a 7. The Demogorgon. It got me. Shrugs. See you tomorrow." Will smiles at Mike, then bikes away, joining the others. The light in the garage flickers. Strange. Flickergate confirmed? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing like new revealed to us or anything, but still I wanted to include the script if you haven't seen it yet. We have the next day at school where Will isn't there, obviously, because, well, he got kidnapped. And Mike is like visibly worried about him. Like, they wanted to show us that Mike is the most worried about Will. We are supposed to see that from season 1 on, because this is like a scene in season 1, which shows us that he cares about him the most out of all of them. We have this letter. Oh my god, I have so much to say about this letter. Mike, Lucas, and Dustin were looking for Will even though they weren't supposed to go outside. And then Mike leaves this letter at home. This is like not from the script, it's actually from this book, from this new book that released. This is so cute. The way Mike talks about Will here, like, he put himself in danger to help the party. Will always thinks about others and does the right thing, so we have to do the same thing. He thinks Will always does the right thing. This is so cute, bro. He's head over heels, guys. I can't stay home. I can't leave it up to Chief Hopper and other people who don't know Will and don't seem to care. That's what heroes do, and that's what we need to do, even if it's risky and we might get in trouble. Heroes reference? Heroes reference? Guys. Heroes is also like a queer-coded song. I mean, it's not officially about a queer couple, but it's really, really queer-coded, I'd say. Oh god, then we have the scene where they find Will drowned in the quarry. Like, we kind of see Mike's perspective here, because we have Lucas and Dustin saying something, but they describe Mike here. They say Mike fights tears, just totally numb. He can't believe it. Just totally numb? Kill me! Kill me already! This is so sad! I feel like the script is supposed to show us again that Mike and Will have like something special, because we don't have anything about Lucas or Dustin here. There's nothing about them crying or anything. I mean, obviously they cry in a show. Oh my god. Guys, Okay. We have the script where Mike literally jumps off a cliff. The scene has always been so sad to me. And what makes this even sadder is the fact that in the script there's this one line, "No way he survives this." Mike knew he would not survive. He didn't know that Elle was coming to save him, so he was ready to kill himself for Dustin's teeth. And that's like not the only reason he wanted to jump off that cliff. When you think about it, someone's teeth? Your life. No one talks about Mike's mental health, but it will be addressed in season 5. And I really, really need Will to find out about his attempt, because Will not leave his side when he finds out. Oh, yeah, then we have the scene in season 2. It's in Mr. Clark's classroom. Will, on the other hand, is a little distracted. Mike eyes Will, worried. We never have Lucas or Dustin being as worried as Mike. You know, we always have Mike being worried for Will. And their relationship is just so different, and we're supposed to see that, guys. This is so funny. A gaggle of popular girls stare in disgust. Mike and Will wave awkwardly. We don't have Dustin or Lucas waving awkwardly. Only Mike and Will. I wonder why that is. The Palace scene. Mike bursts out of the Palace. Will blinks, disoriented. He's back in the real world. Hey, are you alright? Will hesitates. His eyes return to the sky. Stars wink at him. No angry storm cloud. Whatever he saw, it's gone now. My Viola heart is aching. Mike literally makes the angry storm cloud go away. Mike's arm wrapped around Will's shoulder. Like, this was intentional as well. The crazy together scene! Oh my god, 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 okay. At least if we're going crazy, we'll go crazy together, right? Yeah, crazy together. Will smiles now too, feeling a bit better, less alone. I mean, I think in this scene we have 2 reasons of Will saying he thinks like he's going crazy. I think the first reason obviously is because he's literally possessed. Like, that's the more obvious reason. But I think the second reason is because he slowly realizes his feelings for Mike. So this line, less alone, implies that Mike makes Will feel not alone in his struggles. It implies that Mike shares his struggles with Will, kind of. And we know Mike's not possessed, so he shares another struggle with Will. Oh my god. In season 2 we have this hand-holding scene, obviously, with Byler, where Mike takes Will's hand. It says Mike takes Will's hand, squeezes it, and we also have the scene in season 2, I think, with Nancy and Jonathan. Nancy reaches out, takes Jonathan's hand and squeezes. So this is a direct parallel. We have this in the script, so it's basically confirmed, because it's literally, it says the same thing in the script, in the both scripts. So it's supposed to be a parallel. It's supposed to be a parallel between Byler and Chansey. I mean, I already know that Byler's endgame. I already know it, I don't have any doubt. So these scripts were like just, they were not helping, because I don't need help with believing in Byler endgame, you know? If I turn out to be wrong and it's just queer baiting, don't talk to me. I will literally vanish off the internet. No, I won't. I will probably talk about how this is like the worst queer baiting in the fucking history. Yeah. But it's not going to happen, because Byler's going to be endgame. Trust me, guys. Then we have the monologue of Mike. Oh my god, kill me already, kill me. Do you remember the first time we met? Mike now steps out of the light, moving into view. This kind of symbolizes, guys, this symbolizes that Mike is like still hidden, kind of. Like, he's hiding himself. That's why he steps out of the light. He doesn't step in the light, he steps out of the light, which symbolizes that he's basically just hiding with his feelings, and still he's giving this monologue to Will. And you said yes, you said yes. This is so romantic. Like this, you said yes. Did you just get married or something? What's coming now is like actually killing me. A tear slips down Mike's cheek. It was the best thing I ever did. A matching tear slips down Will's cheek. Lives were literally changed with this line. When I read this, I was like so gagged. What do you mean a matching tear? More like matching torments. being gay in the 80s. Like, more like matching feelings, more like matching sexuality. I don't know, man, but a matching tear, this is so romantic. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? A matching tear. And this also symbolizes a matching tear being supposed to slip down Will's cheek. We don't see that in the show, so they kind of didn't go with it. But it shows us that Will was indeed supposed to, like, understand, like, to hear Mike, because he was literally possessed. We don't know when we watch this scene, we don't know if Will actually hears what Mike has to say. But this matching tear shows us that he was supposed to understand and to hear Mike. Let's move on with the brain fight script. It's not my fault you don't like girls. And then, ouch, that one stung. Okay, we can see the hurt. Yeah, we can see it. The scene makes me go mad, but also like so sad. It's so sad. And I'm not even mad at Mike, because he's just a loser with internalized homophobia, and I understand him. Like, I understand him. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Then this is like a Malevolent scene, but it's also in this Malevolent scene we have Byler proof, because this is a scene where Mike in season 3, where Mike tries to tell Elle how he feels for her, and that he's like crazy because he's in love with her. And this should actually be a moment where he's happy and he doesn't want it to end. But instead it's really, really awkward. And that's why he's excited when it ends with a code red. He's excited for a code red. Bro, this is so obvious. It's so obvious, guys. No, because Byler's already canon to me and it's driving me insane. It's driving me insane because I cannot prove it yet. You know, I know it's endgame, but I cannot prove it yet. Then, season 3, the last scene. And then I was thinking maybe you could come up here for Christmas, and Will too. Bro's trying to be nonchalant about the fact that he wants his boyfriend, oh my god, best friend, obviously, back. Getting awkward. Why is every interaction they have so awkward? Even when they're like making out in Elle's room in season 3, it's so awkward. It's not supposed to be like that. Mike is angry with himself. He shakes his head in disbelief. Because he wonders, like, why can't I say it? Why can't I say it? And he's angry with himself. She leans in and they kiss. After a few seconds, they separate. Elle turns toward the door and smiles. And from this point, she leans in and they kiss. We don't see anything about Mike's thoughts or feelings. Before that, we literally have Mike is angry with himself. He shakes his head in disbelief. So that's still Mike's perspective. But then, after they kiss, we don't see Mike's perspective. And we have this shot in a show, and he's like, he does make a face, so he has thoughts, and the Duffer Brothers probably told Finn in the scene what he's supposed to do, like how he should look or anything, but we don't have it in the script, because they don't want us to know. Not yet, at least. And then the script of the last scene of season 3 with Hopper's letter, and we see in the scene that the order of the scenes and Hopper's letter aren't accidental. They're on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. And then, oh my god, last thing, guys. This is so... At this point, I cannot even go outside anymore without thinking about Byler, because when there's a cloud, I literally think about Byler. Bro, this is so insane. Lettergate is basically confirmed now. Will wrote Mike letters, or like one letter. And I don't know if he sent it. First, "Hi Mike, how are you doing? I'm fine," is crossed out. Because it's a lie. Because he's in fact not doing fine. Why is writing letters so hard? Talking to you is always easy. Really, William? There has not been one rainy day since we arrived. I miss clouds. I miss you. And the "I miss you" being crossed out. He crossed the "I miss you" out because he feels like Mike is probably not missing him, which is completely insane, because in season 4 Mike says that Hawkins does not feel the same without Will. This is so sad to me, but this is Will drawing Jonathan as a pig. I love Will so much, you don't understand, he's my favorite character, bro. In the corner we have an arrow showing us that this is not the end. And if Will actually sent this letter, then you have to imagine Mike receiving the letter and reading "I miss you" being crossed out. Like, what does he think? Will literally wrote that writing letters is hard and talking is easy. So that's probably why Mike didn't write Will letters but instead called him. These scripts show us so much, and the scripts are basically new proof for Byla we got. And like I said, I don't need any proof. Like, I'm at this stage where, like, I know it in my heart. When you're delusional, you start feeling free. Guys, really? Okay, yeah, that's it. I guess that's it for now. Once again, I hope I did not forget to talk about anything. Maybe I will do a live stream. I already said that in my last video, but the problem is I live in Germany, and I think most of my viewers live in America. You could write your home country in the comments so that I see where you all come from. I personally come from Germany. That's why doing live streams might be a bit difficult. I would have to do a live stream really late in the day so that you can actually watch it. I'm still new to this YouTube thing. Just kidding. I posted my first YouTube video when I was 9 actually. But the videos aren't online anymore. Anyway, maybe I'm going to do a Q&A or something. If you have any questions, you can ask them. Maybe I can answer them in the next video. You can also ask me questions on Tumblr. I'm really active on Tumblr, so yeah. That's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video.